Hey guys, Beastitachi here. I'll be going over some builds that I use and some gameplay. So like, subscribe, and let's go! Today's video is going to showcase my skill build. It's pretty generic, but it gets the job done. What I tend to use is the Technician Specialization. It gives you that free skill tier and the Artificer Hive, which we'll talk about a little later. My main weapon that I tend to use is the named weapon Harmony. It gives you perfectly in sync, which is 20% damage to skill when you use your weapon, 20% damage to your weapon when you use your skill, and doubled if both buffs are active at the same time. From here, what I will tend to do is move to the capacitor just in case an enemy is very close to me. Every time you use your bullets and you hit an enemy, it gains stacks. The stacks then produce a percentage of damage to your skills every stack. So it works out pretty well when you have an enemy right up on you, as you'll see later in my gameplay. What I would use as my sidearm, I tend to use the Card Custom, which is a DZ exclusive drop. It gives you a free skill tier as well, just in case you switch over to it. Don't worry about my talent on it, close and personal. I use it for multiple builds at the same time. So what I would tend to do is I use Empress International. I use 3 pieces to get that bonus. You get the perks of skill health, skill damage, and skill efficiency. Skill efficiency gives you literally everything to do with skill. Haste, damage, duration, whatever. So having the 3 of them put together works out pretty well. I like to use the Caesar's Guard from Empress International. It gives you perfectly skilled. Perfectly skilled gives you 30% chance to refresh your skills every time a skill kills an enemy. That means you could technically have infinite skills. My waveform holster works on a talent called Alternating Current. What it does is it will move from one side to the next. Whichever side it is on, that side will gain per second 3% skill damage as it goes all the way up. It will then slowly go back down to the middle and go to the other side. It's constantly going back and forth, so your skills do ranging damage. I use the Wyvern knee pants. You can also use a second piece of Hanayu just in case you wanted to. When it comes to all these gear items, I try to use for attributes the skill haste and skill damage. Skill duration is unnecessary. Skill haste will help you get that cooldown down just in case things don't proc like your chest piece. For your backpack, I would use the force multiplier named Hanayu backpack. As I said, you can use a second piece, which is your knee pad, as a second Hanayu. It gives you the same effect as one piece of Wyvern, which is 10% skill damage. Force multiplier gives you the talent Perfect Combined Arms. Perfect Combined Arms allows you to, when you shoot an enemy, gives you 30% skill damage for 3 seconds, which it works hand in hand for me with the Harmony. The 2 that I would tend to use when I'm running around are both the Assault Drone and Assault Turret. But because this skill build allows you to be more diverse, you can switch around. The Artificer Hive. Once you have this on, especially with a 6-tier skill tier, man, you do so much damage. For legendaries, I tend to use the Seeker Mine, the Cluster Seeker Mine, because these do massive damage. 6 skill tiers, and that's 6 times the calculation of 30% being refreshed with your using your chest talent. Imagine having infinite bombs. You can't really go wrong. It's very handy, and I would recommend, especially when they explode at multiple times around enemies. They will all those explosions stack on each other. I tend to like to use the sniper turret on very rare occasions, but it's totally up to you. This will be myself, as you can see, on heroic at the Widow's Web control point. So from here you can see a little bit of gameplay and how I will utilize it. You can see the buffs going up every time I shoot to harm me, and occasionally you will see the skill pop up. Right, so please enjoy the remainder of this gameplay and how I will utilize this. Till then, have a good one. Please follow, like, subscribe, whichever platform that you see this.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I'm going to try my best to build videos. I'm sorry, this is literally my first video and I feel like I'm stuttering really too much. Till then, have a good one.
Supply room access unlocked.